Existence as a concept is not a predicate that can be added to the essence of a thing. It is not a property that can be affirmed or denied through logical deduction. Rather, it is a necessary condition of the application of predicates to objects. In other words, in order for us to make any meaningful claims about the properties or characteristics of a thing, we must assume that it exists. However, this assumption of existence is not something that can be demonstrated or proven through reason alone. It is an unprovable assumption that we must make in order to engage in any discourse about the world. Our concepts and categories are meaningless without this assumption. Moreover, the concept of existence itself is limited in its scope. It tells us nothing about the nature or properties of the things that exist. It merely affirms that something corresponds to an objective reality outside of our minds. Therefore, while existence is a necessary condition for any meaningful discourse about the world, it is not sufficient to provide us with a complete understanding of the nature of things. We must engage in other forms of inquiry, such as empirical observation and logical deduction, in order to gain a deeper understanding of the world around us. Morality is not properly the doctrine of how we may make ourselves. Do you have any questions that how we philosopher may make ourselves but worthy of happiness?
Gott im Himmel.
Rational beings necessarily conceive of their own existence as being ordered under the highest and all-comprehensive condition of their possible existence as their ultimate end. Thus, as being members of a possible kingdom of ends. Morality consists then in the reference of all action to the legislation that is possible only in a kingdom of ends. This legislation must be capable of being adopted by every rational being as his own will, and therefore as serving to establish a system of universal laws. This kingdom of ends is a systematic union of different rational beings through common laws. The moral law is the source of these laws, and hence also of the whole kingdom of ends. Hence the systematic union of rational beings through the moral law is the highest condition for the ultimate end of humanity, which is the highest good. The kingdom of ends is thus the highest good, in which alone the complete summum bonum of humanity can be realized. Do you understand, or would you like me to explain more? The idea that morality consists in the reference of all our actions to a particular kind of legislation or law is a fundamental principle of my ethical theory. I argue that rational beings who possess a unique capacity for self-determination and reason conceive of their existence as being ordered under certain conditions that represent their ultimate end or purpose. This ultimate end is best realized in a kingdom of ends, which is a systematic union of different rational beings through common laws. These laws are based on the moral law, which I view as the foundation of all ethical principles. By living in accordance with the moral law and the laws that derive from it, rational beings can create a system of morality that is grounded in reason and serves the ultimate end of humanity. This ultimate end is what I call the highest good, and it can only be achieved by living in a kingdom of ends where all rational beings are united under the moral law. Therefore, It can be said that morality consists in the reference of all our actions to the laws that govern the kingdom of Ents. And that this system of laws is based on the moral law, which is the source of all ethical principles. My sympathies. Sometimes I forget the limitations of mortality. Let me know when you have rested sufficiently, and we will resume this rudimentary learning. Leaving? No. I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow. The men aboard this submarine are duty-bound to remain. You've all taken an oath. This submarine is in the stewardship of the German government, namely, its esteemed navy. The oath is taken by all mariners of the esteemed navy of the German people. Given that all aboard this ship are mariners, and you are aboard this ship, you are not exempt from such a pledge. Yes, I am a creature of habit. I take my sabbatical every morning at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Each part of the town is wonderful, so I make sure to spend at least 5 minutes in each part. This is not... that... My duty is a sacred one. I am made an oath. The duty to defend my nation.
But you'll kill us all at the very least. We're your fellow countrymen. The only ones you know are still alive, and you'd kill us for your own moral gratification?
No. I am doing my duty. That is the only moral action I can take. But... I cannot use myself as a means towards an end. I must not.
You did it?
I scarcely believed such a thing was possible.
He's gone. He's gone and we are free.
We cannot really offer you anything. After all, we've been trapped here for so long. But all we have is yours. I honestly have no idea.
Neither do I. But isn't it fantastic? Years of banal drivel disguised as high-minded intellectual discussion. We are no longer bound to the gilded cage. Death to the machine. Now we can finally live a life with risk, love, death, betrayal, victory. The possibilities are endless. Thank you for everything.
Here is my service weapon. It's an antique at this stage, but maybe it'll help. I'm afraid that we cannot offer you more. Once again, thank you.
I just heard a noise. A very bad noise. I can find a rubbish bin for you to throw that in if you'd like.